Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to my favourites video. I feel like March has been the month of stress, anxiety, uncertainty and worry, and I'm sending so much love, so much comfort and well wishes to everybody watching this and your families. I hope you're all keeping well. I hope you're all managing to find some joy in my videos still and will continue to support this channel, because honestly, since this whole thing hit with the corona and the lockdown, I have been at home alone with the kids, homeschooling and doing everything I can to keep my business afloat, my home afloat, my children's education afloat, and it has been stressful. You'll notice that a lot of these things are home geared because I've been at home, and also stress relieving and time considering as well. I haven't had a ton of time to myself for self-care. I haven't had a ton of time for makeup, but I have managed to find a really lovely selection of products, and actually I do have a significant amount here, mostly of the homeware category, which is no surprise given that is where I spent all of my time recently. And yeah, I'm very excited to share it with you all. Again, I hope my videos are giving some joy and comfort during this really uncertain and unsettling time. I hope they give you some escapism, and if you do want to see a very real account of what I'm going through at the moment and what my home life is like and our homeschooling journey and everything else, then you can watch my vlogs. I've been vlogging every week recently. I've been really enjoying it. The feedback has been incredible and it's been such a support for me, but also a comfort and company. So I cannot thank you guys enough for that. Please keep the comments coming, please keep the love coming and the support, because it means more now than it ever has, and thank you so much. But with that being said, I'm going to move on to my favourites, and I am going to start with beauty because there is a little bit here. And what's nice about this selection of things is they're fantastic for people that don't have a lot of time. So I know a lot of us now might have the children at home, or a lot of us now might not want to spend hours on our makeup. You might not see the point, you might not have the time, but for me it's definitely been a time-saving device. And the first I'm going to talk about is a new foundation. Now, I wanted something that was all-encompassing. I could skip concealer and I could literally just whack some foundation on and go about my day. So I wanted one that was kind of a hybrid 2-in-1, and I came across the Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation and concealer. The reason I went for this was because I've been recently using their concealer last month. Absolutely love it, still use it when I do have more time, but because I love the texture, the formula, how it performed, I wanted to try a base of theirs. This is actually the first Clinique foundation I've ever used and I love it so much. It's a really lovely formula. It's not amazingly thick, but it's not thin. It's kind of in between. A nice creamy formula. It has like a concealer applicator as well, so you can really dot it onto areas of concern. You don't need a ton of this. A little bit goes a long way, and it's just very nice on the skin. Quite luminous but not too highlighty, if that makes sense. It just looks very natural, very skin-like, and I've been really enjoying it. For anyone who is wondering, I am wearing it in the shade Golden Natural, and it's a fantastic shade for me because right now I'm at my most palest. I'm not really bothering with self-tan. I don't overly see the point, and also I've just put my spring bedding on, which is pure white. So I don't want to have like Donald Trump sheets, do you know what I mean? So I haven't really been doing that. So the next product I'm going to talk about is a cream bronzer, and again, I wanted this for quickness. I wanted to just be able to draw it on where I wanted it, buff it in, and I'm good to go. And I think cream products lend themselves to a very natural finish as well. As soon as I'm at home, I don't want to look like I've caked a ton of makeup on. I don't want to feel that way either, and I think again, cream products not only are that much quicker to blend in, but also they just look a little bit more natural in my opinion. And I've been using the Hoola Quick Contour Stick, which is really lovely actually. This is nothing new, it's been out for a few years, and it's just a very natural but impactful bronzer. So I'm wearing it, everything I'm speaking about by the way, I'm wearing on my face today, and I do it on my jawline just to give definition. I do it contour my cheekbones, around the top areas of my forehead, down the bridge of the nose, just anywhere that the sun would naturally hit, and I buff it in and it looks really lovely. This is all the same shade. It's a very generic one, so anyone can get on board with it. The formula is really nice and creamy. It buffs in really simply as well, and it's not muddy, and it doesn't look like you need a good wash, and I really do like that. And there's no orange element to this. It's just very natural, so I've been enjoying that as well, and it's been a very quick step. The next makeup products I have is a mascara. This is by Estee Lauder, and it's a Sumptuous Extreme Mascara. Don't let that name fool you. I don't look for extreme lashes. I feel like my lashes are actually naturally quite full and quite defined, and I don't always wear mascara, if I'm completely honest. It's not an area where I need to accentuate. My lashes are quite good, But when I tried this on in a sample that I got in a beauty box a few months ago, I remember really liking it. I remember it looking really natural and really defined and not too over the top. And again, I'm at home, I don't need to have mega lashes. I just want something to comb through them, to separate them, make my eyes look a little bit more awake than they actually are at the minute especially. And this is lovely, and the packaging of this is gorgeous as well. I have it in the shade Extreme Black. It's actually quite affordable for a high-end mascara as well, like it's not too expensive at all, which is really lovely. And it gets volume, definition, curl, separates, doesn't clump, does not transfer onto my cheekbones, thank God. So I've been really enjoying having the Estee Lauder mascara in my life. And I think apart from a lip balm, that is everything on the makeup front, which again, it's just owing to the fact that I haven't really been wearing a ton. So this next product, I wanted a lip balm, but I wanted one that would add a slight tint to it, but was actually quite natural and just very, very easy and comfortable to wear throughout the day. So I've opted for this one from Bobbi Brown, and it's just the extra lip tint. Gorgeous colour as well, in this beautiful subtle kind of peach. I will show you this up close. And it's just, again, very, very comfortable. Very easy to put on, very hydrating. Almost turns from like a balm to an oil kind of consistency. And I love the packaging. I mean, I love Bobbi Brown's packaging anyways, but this white, it shone out to me, I'm not going to lie. So I've been really enjoying that. And then give that subtle pop of peach with that bronzer. It's just a very, very pretty combination, so I've been loving that. So before we move on to nail varnish and an extra product, I wanted to talk about my new makeup bag. And this isn't that, actually not that new. I've had this the past couple of months, and what this has been absolutely ideal for is me getting out all my everyday makeup, the things that I reach for on an everyday basis. Because I right now have the IKEA Alex drawers. To be honest, I'm thinking about getting rid of them because I don't think I need that much makeup storage, and actually the bottom of it is all clothing now. So what I have wanted is a place for all my everyday essentials to go. When I'm getting ready in the morning, I can grab this and I can do my makeup here, in the bathroom, anywhere. And I know everything that I'm going to need to do a full face is in here. It's just been super handy. Again, a great time-saving device. The kids are at home. I don't have that luxury of going out on the school run, coming back with a coffee. Speaking of, I have a coffee here that I'm totally neglecting. Hold on. Yeah. So I don't have the luxury of dedicating that time to sit and do it and go through my drawers and look up what's new. Having everything in one place has been a bit of a godsend, I'm not going to lie. This is from ASOS. I love it. I think it's sold out. I'll try and link something similar down below, but it's just been such an amazing time-saving device, as I've said. So I would definitely recommend that, especially if, like me, you're finding it hard to get that time in the mornings to sit in peace and do it. That's just been really handy. Everything's in one area. The next thing I've been loving is this Keep It Tonal set by Nails Inc. So this is their new spring collection. I was not sent this, guys. I bought it with my own money and I'm wearing it today. I'm wearing this shade here, which is, to be specific, I don't know if you can get the shade separately, but this one is called French Ordinary Court. But what I loved about this and what caught my eye is the fact that I needed to update my spring nail varnish collection. I didn't have much, and I just love the tones of this. They're very, very natural, and all of it was £22, which I think for Nails Inc is a really good deal, considering one would normally cost you between 12 to 15, depending on where you got it. Beautiful terracotta colour, a chocolate brown, a kind of grey beige, and a nice olivey brown. I really like these shades. I think it's fantastic. I got mine from Amazon Prime. I'll link it down below. And I love the shades, and the formula is fantastic. They do not chip. They are so, so good. These and Essie are definitely my favourites when it comes to formula. I don't think you can get better, really, so I've been loving those. And my last kind of beauty / skincare, whatever you want to call it, product is one that has been helping me so much. I don't know if this is a placebo thing. I don't know if it's all in my head and it's just something that I'm doing and it's just a comfort more than anything, but it's the Mr. Sandman from Lush. So I have been really struggling at night to sleep. Like, even though I'm utterly the most exhausted mentally and physically that I've ever been, anxiety, worry, stress, unease has just been keeping me awake at night. And I've been sprinkling a little bit of this on my chest, on my arms, around my ears, the back of my neck, and it's the Mr. Sandman Dusting Powder. It says best enjoy just before bed for a blissful sleep. And it's lovely. It's infused with lavender, sweet tonka, and a touch of dancing gold lusters, and it's beautiful. It actually smells to me like honeycomb, very similar to, what's it called from Lush that I love? I can't remember the name of it, but the bath bomb that I really like that comes out at Christmas every year that smells like honey and toffee. I really can't remember, but it reminds me exactly of that, and it's just been helping. I've been putting it on every night before bed, and it's just been aiding a more restful sleep. Again, it's not been great, my sleep. It's been very, very jagged, but it's been helping, I feel. Especially my Neon diffuser. I've mentioned this in a ton of favourites. I'm not going to bang on about it too much, but if you struggle with sleep, if you struggle with stress, you need an energy hit. You want something that is just going to give you a hit of whatever you're looking for, whether it's a stress reliever, energy boosting, mood boosting. Then the Neon diffuser pod, the well-being pod, is one I would 100% recommend. This, in my opinion, has paid for itself 10 times over, and I've only had it a few months. I adore it. I just pop a couple of drops of essential oil in there. That was annoying. Then whatever essential oil I want to use, right now I have the happiness one in there, and it just helps me a whole heap. And what I love about the Neon diffuser pods and the oils is they're not artificial scent. They are actually full-blown aromatherapy treatments that are scientifically proven to work as if you were in a spa. So yes, they're pricey, yes, they're an investment, but it has helped me so much, not just in the evenings for winding down, but during the day. If I wanted to come upstairs, the kids are in the bath or they're in their room reading for a minute, I can pop it on for half an hour, inhale those fumes with a coffee, and just be at peace for a few moments. And it's just been helping me a lot. Like, if you know someone that you think could benefit from something like that, they will love you forever, and you will love yourself forever. So definitely, if you can stretch to it. I know it's a bit of an indulgence, especially right now, but they do offer sometimes where you get a bit of money off. I will link it down below because it's just a dream product for me. I really, really do adore it. So that is all the beauty slash skincare and everything like that. No actual skincare, but you know what I mean, body and all that jazz. So I'm going to move on now to fashion, and then we will end on home. So again, I wanted comfort. I've not been going anywhere too special, but there have been a few pieces that have been bringing in a little bit of joy. The jumper that I'm wearing I got from Mother's Day. You will have seen a recent-ish vlog where I did a Mother's Day vlog, and I got this jumper. It's like a crochet. It's really lovely, actually. I will link it down below. It's by ASOS, and because the kids got it me, I really love it, and I love the colour as well. So this has been bringing me a lot of joy. But also this really slouchy t-shirt from Billabong. There's nothing much to say about this other than it's so soft and it feels so nice on the skin. And I just took it into jeans or in combats or in jogging bottoms, and it just feels really nice on my skin, not too restricting, not too heavy. I can move about in it and I don't feel restricted at all. And I'm loving that rust colour, and this is kind of an off-white as well. I have it in the size XS, and for anyone who wants to know, I'm a size 6 UK, and it fits perfectly. It's quite oversized as well, so it's nice for, again, moving about. The next product I have is from Free People, and again, you will have seen me wear this before, and it's just this really nice, again, very slouchy, very comfortable top. What I loved about this, though, you have these kind of metallic brass coloured cones that go down the front, so there's not actual buttons, but it's a very low V, and I think because I don't have a lot going on in the chest department, low V suit me quite well. So I love that, and I love the navy colour of it as well. I wear it a lot. I always get asked questions about it when I wear it. This was quite pricey, even at the sale price. I got it in the sale for 45. I think originally it was about 80. For Free People, it is quite a pricey brand, but I do like that, and I do wear it a lot. And then the last product on the fashion front are my combats from New Look. I wore these in my last favourites video. I'll put it on the screen somewhere, and I just wear them a lot. They're like a balloon trouser, very comfortable, especially for the moment where I'm at home a lot, running about with the kids, doing yoga in the mornings with the kids, which I've been doing. So yeah, I've been really enjoying those, so I will definitely link them down below because they weren't expensive at all with them being New Look, and the quality is really good. So I got them in a size 8 as well, and they're true to size. They're a bit oversized on me because I am a size 6, but I do like the comfortable vibe of them. I like them to be a little bit baggy around the waist, so they're perfect. So I'm going to move on to homeware, but before I do, the last thing I wanted to mention is that I've been loving vlogging. So again, please do make sure you're checking out my vlogs and giving them support. And also, I've been doing regular Instagram lives, which is exciting for me. I don't do them very often. I do them like once a week, kind of a weekly roundup, a weekly chat, and you guys have been loving them, so I'm thinking about doing them more regularly. So if you're not following me on Instagram, I'll put my handle down below. There you'll find a lot of foodie content, a lot of baking content, stuff that you wouldn't necessarily see in vlogs or on my channel. So if you do want a bit more fix of food and what I'm up to, go and follow me on Instagram. So I'm going to move on now to homeware. And I'm going to start off with my new towels. So I mentioned recently that I got new bedding from Dusk. This is it. I adore it. I love it. I got the Wimbledon bed set and I've been adoring it. And I also got the throw, the waffle throw, the grey one. It's beautiful. Really love the quality. I've only had it for a couple of days, so I won't mention that right now, but I will link it in case you've seen it and you're interested. But what I have been having from them that I've been loving for the past month are my new towels. So I love these so much. They're like a ribbed, really fluffy, really substantial charcoal towel. I've seen some very similar to this on the White Company. Was about to check out, had them in my basket and thought, you know what, £300 for towels is a lot, especially right now. We don't know where the climate is going, and I think that they're expensive. And even though I do love the White Company and I don't mind investing in things like towels because you have them for years, sometimes decades, so I don't mind, it just seemed a bit extreme. And I came across these that are exactly the same thing, the same material, the same thickness, and they look exactly the same with the ribbed. So I bought 4 bath sheets, which are the mega huge ones that will cover you from top to bottom. I got 4 of those, 1 each for us. I got 4 bath towels and 4 hand towels, and this is what they look like. Really affordable as well. I think for all of that it was like 140, something like that. So I definitely would recommend it, because for 12 towels that is not a bad deal at all. And of course the big huge bath sheet as well that I've just been loving. You can literally just wrap yourself up like a sausage. They're so soft. So yeah, I've been loving those. The next product I have is one that I was gifted by a lovely girl called Sarah Edmonds. She's an illustrator. Oh my goodness, why is that so hard to say? An illustrator. And she has an Etsy store, and she sent me this calendar which is called For the Pun of It. So if you do follow me on Instagram, you will have seen it. But it's basically a calendar full of puns with these beautiful illustrations. I will show you this up close. But this one says nuts, and you have all different types of nuts on there as well. It's just really playful. Balls, you have loads of different types of balls on there as well. Beavers, you guys get the drill, but it's just so lovely. It's so charming, and every time someone sees this in my videos they ask me about it. So I'll link her Etsy down below. This was $18 full price, but I think at the moment they're all in the sale and they're not much at all. So if you are looking to buy it, definitely pick it up now. Wonderful quality, nice big squares for your social calendar. Not that mine's very full at the moment, but it's lovely, and I think it's great to support more independent businesses, especially right now, because they will really feel the hit of this current situation. The bigger companies can take the hit that little bit more, so do support in local businesses and stores where you can, and I will link this down below because it is just very charming, so I love that. And the next thing I have to share is my velvetizer that you will have seen in my Mother's Day vlog. I got this as a gift. I love it. I have wanted one of these for about 2 or 3 years, and always kind of think I don't have hot chocolate that often, it's very much a treat, do I need it? Andy finally got me one for Mother's Day and I love it, and I've been having 1 a week, which has been incredible. I actually had 3 last week. Shh, don't tell anyone. But the flavour that I've been enjoying the most is the salted caramel, and oh my goodness guys, this has been such a tonic at night where I'm knackered, I just don't want to do it anymore. I'm just like, it's been such a pick-me-up, such a luxury. And the machine whips it up and it's like a velvet drink and it's gorgeous. So yeah, I have a few different flavours. It's basically caramel, milk chocolate and sea salt in this one, and it's absolutely divine. I really want to have one right now, but I've already had one this week, so I'm trying to limit myself, especially considering that Hotel Chocolat at the minute have stopped internet orders. You can still get it from places like John Lewis, but you can't get it directly from the website because they're closed for the moment. But that is my hot chocolate maker, and I adore it. So if you are a hot chocolate fan, you have to get your hands on that. The next is my set of Joseph and Joseph knives. I've only brought one up to show you guys, but I got these from TK Maxx. I've been eyeing them up on the website for about 6 months, but they're quite pricey. They're about £120, and I managed to get the full set on TK Maxx for $39.99, and you guys know how much I use these and how much I've used them already, considering I've only had them for a month and I've done a few what I eat todays featuring them, and I get asked a lot about my knives. I'm still using my Cuisinart ones, I love them, but the Joseph and Joseph are better quality, and I have a lot of Joseph and Joseph stuff in my kitchen because it is just very good quality, and with the amount I cook and I bake, I don't mind investing, and these are gorgeous. And I love the colours. They come with the protective shields as well, and yeah, they've just been bringing me a lot of joy, and I feel like joy is very much what it's about right now. The next two products are both from Oliver Bonus, and I adore them, both homewares. I paid for both of these. I think people think that I'm affiliated with Oliver Bonus because I talk about them so much. I'm not. I'm just a huge fan of theirs. We follow each other on Instagram. Sometimes they give me things like for Mother's Day and things like that, but these two products I bought myself. The first one is quite big, and it is my new laundry basket. How beautiful is this, guys? It's got no laundry in it at the moment, of course, and it's just this beautiful wicker basket, and it's kind of an olivey black. Like in some lights it looks black, and in some lights it looks olive, and it has a lid as well, and these two nice handles. I've just been loving it. I did have, if you watch my blogs, you'll know that I had this really ugly white plastic thing, which has now gone in the garden for the kids' balls. I just didn't look great. It didn't fit the space very well. This is lovely, not only visually, but it fits the space perfectly, and it has a lid, so your modesty is protected when your laundry is in view, especially in vlogs. So I love that. Wasn't the cheapest in the world. I think it was £49.50, but I do think it's worth it because I love it. It brings me a lot of joy, and the colour really suits the flooring in our kitchen, which might sound a bit extreme, but again, at the moment, it's the little things that are bringing me joy. So the last thing I want to talk about is my new doormat. So I have this exact same doormat at the front door as well. And I love it so much that I got one for inside for the back door. And I don't want to hold this over the bed, so I'm going to try and show you. But it's just basically this pink doormat that says hello on the front. It's so nice. It just brings me a lot of joy. Every time I have a visitor, it brings them joy. I get asked about it. And I just really love Oliver Bonus doormats. You could go for a generic brown one. They're absolutely fine. But this is pop of colour, and it just looks great in the kitchen. So that is everything, guys. That's everything that I have been loving throughout the very strange, wacky and topsy-turvy month of March. I hope that this video has given you some escapism, some joy, and that you're enjoying my videos. Right now, they're going to continue. I will do them where I can, but for the most part, it's going to be what I eat a day, favourites videos and vlogs, because I feel like at the moment, they're what I can manage to film, so I hope that's okay. I hope you're along for the ride. There will be other videos in and out of there as well, like WW content as normal. And yeah, I will just try and do what I can, guys. But thank you so much for sticking with me. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a like if you have, subscribe if you're new, and I will link everything that I've discussed in the description box down below, along with what I'm wearing, so do check out the description box. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Yeah. What up, man? I don't wanna feel love. Fly like planes now.